I really wanted to do a book tag, so I'm doing a book tag. No particular reason, I just wanted to answer a few questions for you to get to know me. Please feel free to put your opinion down in the comments, and if you want to answer to any of these questions, I will be happy to learn more about you, so let's go. So the first question is, how many books is too many books in a series? And I feel like that depends a little bit, but I can tell you right now, the Zodiac Academy is too much. I only heard a few things about it. The amount of books on that series, I feel like they have, what, 50 books? It's not that much, I know, but like, come on. And their books are big, okay? It's not like novellas, it's not like 200 pages, 300 pages, like 500, 700 pages. And I feel like that's edging on too much. Second question is, how do you feel about cliffhangers? If I have the next book, I love them. If I don't, I'm gonna murder the author. There's no in between. Question number 3 is hardback or paperback? Paperback, always. I love floppy books and I hate reading with stiff books. It just doesn't feel right. I've talked about this. It feels like a brick. Hardbacks are only good if you want to collect them. Then they're great. Question 4 is a tricky one, but favorite book? I feel like I have a few. Fourth Wing, not in a particular order, but Powerless, probably A Court of Silver Flames, probably Isolation by Bex Chen. That's a fan fiction. I love it. Question 5 is least favorite book, and to me, probably any Colleen Hoover book. Yes, I have rated 2 books of hers 5 stars, but I'm just completely over her. Most books that I don't like are from her. Yeah. Question number 6, love triangles, yes or no? And to me, no. The only acceptable time was for Twilight, and that's it. I cannot stand love triangles. They just really piss me off. I can't. Question number 7, the most recent book you couldn't finish. And for me, I have said this like a million times, I feel like, in the last videos, but it's Filthy Rich Vampires for Eternity. I rarely DNF books because I feel like I hate starting things that I'm not gonna finish, but it was just not for me at all. Question 8, a book you're currently reading. And now I'm not reading anything, but I'm between 3 books. They have nothing in common between each other, but one of those is Reckless. Then there's Flawless by Elsie Silver and Storyworthy by Matthew Dix. Question 9 is the last book you recommended to someone, and I feel like it was Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I think that's the last book I recommended to someone. And also I feel like The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Question number 10, we're halfway through. The oldest book you've read by publication date? I think it's Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I love it so much. It's like the first classic I read that I actually enjoyed. It has a very special place in my heart. Question 11 is newest book you've read by publication date, and I think it's Powerful by Lauren Roberts. Yeah, that's it. Question 12 is who's my favorite author? I don't really have a favorite author, but I have been enjoying Lauren Roberts' books. I just really fell in love with Powerless. Her writing is amazing. Contrary to a few, it doesn't have many spelling mistakes or any. I haven't noticed any, so I love it. I would say Sarah J. Maas, but I just read like the ACOTAR series from her, so I don't feel like I have a strong opinion yet until I read at least Throne of Glass. But she's a close one, yeah. Question 13 is buying books or borrowing books? Listen, I'm a Kindle girly, so neither. But I never really had any problems with borrowing or lending books. I guess I'm okay with it. I don't feel the need to have every book I've read on my bookshelf. So yeah, I feel like borrowing is fine. Question 14 is a book you dislike, but everyone else seems to love. And for me, that's The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, I think. I remember seeing it all over TikTok, people preferring it to The Spanish Love Deception, which is a very similar story. But I kind of hated The Hating Game. ironic, but I much prefer The Spanish Love is Deception, like by far, no questions asked. Question 15 is bookmarks or dog ears. And listen, I'm all for you customizing your book, writing on your book, break the spine if you need, but dog earing, I feel like that's just unproductive. I mean, unless you dog ears your favorite scenes, then that's fine. But like if you're just using it instead of a bookmark, what's wrong with you? Question 16, a book you can always reread. And for me, like I rarely reread books. That's why I tab. I just go back to my favorite bits. But reread all of the Harry Potter books. I feel like I have read like 3 times like the first few books. I never got tired of it. I really love it. I love Harry Potter so much. Question 17 is, can you read while listening to music? And yes, I can. It took some practice, but I love doing it. I even have a playlist for reading that I made myself, but I was recommended another playlist. I don't know who's the creator, but I'm also going to link both playlists down below. One is for like whenever, and the other one is specific for romantasy. I mean, how can you say no? But like right now, I also really love to just read with those ambience videos. They really get me into the stories. They're not as disruptive as music, so if you want to start listening to something while reading, I feel like ambience videos would be great for you. Question 18 is one or multiple POVs, I guess. Multiple POVs, definitely, without a doubt. I am very nosy when it comes to book characters, so I want to know what they're thinking and what they're feeling, and multiple POVs let me do that. It's not even a fair comparison. Question 19 is, do you read a book in one sitting or in multiple days? When I tell myself that I'm gonna read, I have to sit down and read a bunch of chapters and a bunch of pages because that's how I feel productive. But that can take a couple days or 3 days. So kind of a little bit of both. I can't sit and just read like 2 chapters. It feels wrong. So I kind of have to do both at the same time. Last but not least, question 20 is a book you read because of the cover. And for me, it's Dance of Thieves. I bought the hardback when I didn't know any better. I just wanted to read that book because of the cover, because I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous, but yeah, I don't regret it. I mean, it was kind of hard to get into it, but at the end, I really, really loved the duology. But yeah, this concludes the book tag. I like this. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!